morning, people of the internet. It is Thursday. So, last time you saw me was Tuesday. I went to work yesterday and now I'm back home for Thursday. Not quite how I left it, but my husband stuck his head in yesterday and went, "Oh my god," and I was like, "Oh no, does that mean it looks bad?" Obviously this is where I sorted out the bits and pieces that I was getting rid of, and when my husband came home, I said, "Look all the stuff that I'm getting rid of," and my husband said, "Yeah, so what are you going to do with it?" And I was like, "Yeah, what am I going to do with it?" So basically I took photos of everything, and I've listed them on Facebook in a Craft Declutter group. This one's already sold. It's just like sold. So all this, that one's got to be left out, so I've got to pack it up. Just take down these here because I sold some bits on eBay and I need those. That's the one I'm keeping. This stuff's still all going, isn't it? Yeah, sorry. So keeping going, and I found another clock face. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a little spruce up, and you know the droner boxes that fit in there? I point at one thing and talk somewhere else. You know the droner boxes that fit in the Kallax cubes? I'm going to get one of those and I'm going to put all the stuff that's for sale that I sorted out, you know, the other day while you were watching, into there and just clear down the decks. Put this stuff, I photographed this because I've got this up for sale. Saw this came off the top of the thing. I think I've probably used it twice. I doubt these have ever been opened. Crazy. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to do first. I've just made myself my second cup of tea. Yeah, I'll check in with you again in a little bit when I've cleared all this down, because it's just getting, I don't want to bring anything more in until I've dealt with this. And I'm finding, who was it who spoke to me about the minimalists? Had a little conversation in the group. I'm actually thinking about setting up a Facebook group, because I can't work out how to sell my bits and pieces on my Facebook page, so I might have to set up a group, and then we can all chat in there as well. But anyway, I was chatting to one of the ladies in comments. What was her name? Look, I'm gonna put it here. And we were talking about the minimalists, and the minimalists is the guy who I watched who had that packing party when he packed up his house and everything. And I've started listening to their podcasts. So the other day when I was clearing this room out, bringing the stuff in and everything, you've seen it, I was listening to his, but they've got such soothing voices, both of them, especially Joshua, he's got a really soothing voice, a voice of radio. Right, anyway, it's raining by the way out there. Anyway, so I'm going to put a podcast on, I'm going to have a little bit of a tidy up. Oh, and I watched a brilliant YouTube video of this lady, and I'll link her if I can find it again. And she's got a really small craft room, and she's got a Kallax, she's got 5 Alexes, and she's got a Billy bookcase. That's pretty much it. And I loved watching how she stores stuff as well. And she's really a breath of fresh air for, like, she doesn't keep any old stuff like them magazines that are leering at me, but I've got to have time to go through those. I sound like I'm older when I say that. I thought I'd better check in. I've been away with the fairies, just sorting and clearing and bringing in and stuff. Because this is the problem. I keep umming and ahhing about going, am I going to keep this as a scrapbook cupboard? Maybe I'll move everything over to there and put my scrapbooking stuff in there. So I've decided that the best thing to do, you've heard me change my mind about deciding what the best thing I should do is about 10 times now. The best thing I should do is bring everything in that I'm going to keep, and then I can titivate it. Like, for example, I've already decided that my trimmers and tools and everything are going in there. So I can put them in there, because I know that is a given. I know them are going, so there'll be space on that shelf. So there's this fine line about not wanting to bring everything back in, but also not wanting to sit here and decide now that this is going on this shelf here, kind of thing. So, and it's really interesting because I've actually brought my books all back in. All my books are back in here now, and I've thinned them out even more. And they're on here temporarily, nearly said for now, and I've sorted them out. So, in the sense that these are all my colouring books now. These are sort of like, you know, the Reckless Journal, Anti-Journal kind of thing. That's my calligraphy books. They've been thinned down to just those. The sort of doodly books and creative drawing and kids drawing books are that. And then these are the sort of the ones that are more arty, adult-y, creative doodling ones. Now, they're probably not going to stay on here, but I can see that's how many books I'm keeping. These are all going. I've been piling them up. Some of them I've listed and some of them I'm just going to take to the charity shop. It's gone a bit messy over there. That's because the tripod's sitting there, because I'm holding the tripod at the moment. I think you've already seen this. These are all pretty much on here. I did go through them all again the other day and took some more out. So I have moved on. My table's clear, and you don't want to know about when I put all the books on them and they fell off and nearly broke my foot. You probably can't see the bruises from all the way down. Oh, maybe you can. That was painful. Oh, and in here, I've just temporarily, not for now, put the things that are up for sale. This one is empty at the moment. And it's just so that I know where they are, they've got a place, and they're not just sitting on the side annoying me. Yeah, so I have moved on. I'm listening to the Minimalist podcast. It's just, they're so calming, and you just, you know. Anyway, right, so I'm going to crack on a little bit more. It's 3:10. I've got to get to the post office with these things. And yeah, just going to check that no one else has bought anything, and then I'll pop to the post office, and then I think I'm going to go through my stamps, and I think you're going to be with me with that one, so let me just put these bits away. Okay, bye. Is a stack. Let's de-stackify it a little bit. Ooh, heavy. Let's also sort out the foam stamps from the stamps. Ignore the stamps. I must admit, this is not a bad organisation system for stamps. Right, foam stamps, stamps. Oh, I don't want to scratch my table. Renew table. Right, let's get you down. And zoomed in a little bit because we can. Oh, that's it. Right. I can tell. Oh, I don't know though. I was going to say, that one's definitely going. That's an old Tim Holtz one. I can get it now. Unmounted. I don't think anyone would want to buy it. And I do actually like using it in ArtJourney. These are the ribbon ones. I'm not sure I would ever use those. Don't even look like I'll use that one by the looks of it. They're quite cute. Probably the only one I'd use is that one. I'll take those out. Hopefully I haven't thrown it away. I've got the box for them somewhere. I obviously knew that I was never going to use them. I like the two feathers. That's the Club Scrap one, and I'm taking that out to go with the Club Scrap kit. I quite like that for ArtJourney then. This is my favourite stamp in the whole entire world. It's the first stamp I ever bought, and I've used it so much for backgrounds and everything. These are Club Scrap, aren't they? No, savvy stamps. Useful. That's club scrap. Yep. So is that. I don't think I'd ever use that anyway. Hero Art's a square blob. I've got a thing about ones with blobs on them, haven't I? That's quite nice for ArtJourney. Let's get all those tucked in there. Right, let's have a look at these. I'm not keeping that. Don't even know where I've got it. Where did it come from? No idea. Not keeping that. Wow. Not keeping that. I'm going to keep that. I can see that I've used it. Though I've probably got the same thing unmounted, to be fair. I'm going to keep it. That's a club scrap one. And I'm selling all the club scrap ones with the club scrap one. I'm not keeping any of those. So these are going. So this is a going side, this is a staying side. Ooh, this one's going to be interesting. That's a club scrap. Just going with the club scrap. So is that. So is that. Oh, I'm not even showing you them. Just going, so is that, so is that. Can you even see? Probably not, as always. Zoom, zoom. No, zoom, zoom, zoom. There we go. Right, this is club scrap, is it? Yeah. Limited edition. 8,008 of 10,000. I've used that one. But it's a club scrap, so I'll go. That's a Tim Holtz one. Again, they do that one now. Probably unmounted. It's probably worth tuppence now, but I don't want it. That's a club scrap. This is a club scrap, isn't it? Yeah. Very Tim Holtzy looking. That's a club scrap. That's a club scrap. And that's a club scrap. Wow, I've got an empty thing. Okay. Next one. Ah. Look, I loved it so much, I bought it again. Alright, I like the bomber. Look, you can see the ones I've used a lot. The Christmas tree. Don't think I've ever used it. Is it a club scrap? No. It's not really a Christmas tree, it's just a fir tree. I won't like it. I like the little ones. I'd use those. That's a club scrap. The curly leaves. I have used these. I quite like those. That's a club scrap. And look, these are brand new. Where did these come from? I like all of those. Okay, so these are all staying. Oh yeah, definitely. I wonder if they'll all fit in that. With that one, probably not, but we'll probably get down to that. So we've got them two. Right. Let's get them random ones there. That's the club scrap. That's not, is it? No, I like that one. Which one's any of these club scraps? PS6. Maybe that one might be. No. I like a lot of these decorative ones. Oh, they're not going in. These little whirly, swirly. That's a club scrap. Poof. It's like a, you can't see that there. I've got like a club scrap Jenga pile. I just squeezed one in. Oh, let's see if you can see. I just pushed that block. Oh, club scrap Jenga pile. Is this one? Look. Oh, Yeah, I'm selling the club scrap kits that I've still got, and they're the stamps that go with them. Right, let's get you back. Let's get you back. Get you back. Get you back for sure. So I've never used these little ones. All them. But I do like them. I must have used two of them, surely. Yeah, I can imagine using them. And these ones, I used these on a layout. They're £3.50 each for one little fleur-de-lis and one little Tudor looking shape. I used them on some heritage things. Yeah, I like all the corners and I like all of those ornaments and corners. Good. Keeping those. Get this alphabet one up. Right. Now, I love those. Used them such a lot because they're just a nice plain layout. Is it Hero Arts? No, PSX. I've used this one quite a bit as well. I've used this a lot as well, but I don't like it so much. I've used that. These ones need cleaning, the last ones I used. If I don't use them for scrapbooking, I'll definitely use them for art journaling anyway, so for now, they stay. Why is that not showing? And they fit in there so nicely, don't they? No reason why they're not staying. Right, what's next? Mini alphabets. I bought these from, you know, when you get them from, they're the Studio G ones, you get them from the Works or whatever. And they're nowhere near as good quality as the old PSX little ones. And the only good thing, like, I've used it as a lump, boof, for doing backgrounds, which is quite useful for. And these are PSX ones, and I used these. Everyone used to use these so much. Used to get passed around up and down the crop room, nice, right close to the edge, so you can get a nice word. Definitely keeping those. That's the uppercase and the lowercase. Oh look, all of these numbers come off. Is that the numbers? Yeah, it is. And then these are the Celtic ones, which I don't think I've ever used. Well, I've used the lowercase. Yeah. I've never used the uppercase. I probably bought it when PSX was going out of business so that I had them. I might like to use the uppercase than I have the lowercase now. Right, let's keep hold of them ones. Then alphas in there, numbers in there. Now these, I used these such a lot. In fact, I lost one of the letters. I had to use them such a lot in art journaling. Have used these in art journaling and used them such a lot in art journaling. What I can see myself doing with them is stamping them and then, you know, making them fatter. Does that even make sense? You know, drawing around the letters to make them sort of bigger letters. I can see myself doing that. What have we got now? Flowers, trees and leaves. Did we not just have flowers, trees and leaves? Right. I remember these. This was a kit. Has been used. Let's have a look. No. They're both my minds, aren't they? Could have cleaned them. No. Yeah, I do like little flowers that go along the edge. Not so much that one. But I quite like that one. This is going to be a tough one. This is a lily. It says spring reef on it. I've used it a few times. It cost me $9.88. And that's a lily as well. And I think someone bought them for me. Let's put them in there for now. Not a fan of that one. Oh, the little flowers going up the side. Yeah. And that's a club scrap. And, ooh, Jenga! And that's a club scrap. I've got another empty one. And I've got my flowers in with my leaves now. Oh, we've done that one. What's this one? Houses and Heritage. Club scrap and club scrap, I do believe. Yes. Right. I've Jenga'd my first pile of club scraps, so I've got to start another pile. And I'm going to move these ones that I'm not keeping over to here. That's a club scrap. That one's, no, I think that came from mother-in-law. I've never even popped it out, I never used it. It's really not my cup of tea. A unicorn! I bought that from Blade Rubber. I know why I bought it. £6.50. Yeah, I'm keeping that one. I bought it, that's club scrap. No, it's not. To do a layout, a jousting layout, because I was going to sort of do something with it. But anyway, that's a little castle. Might keep the little castle. Haunted house, no. Another little haunted house. Oh, look at this, how cute with the Halloween. That one's got a pumpkin on it, but no. Little countrified one, no. Wedding dress, no. The little first class stamp, I quite like that one. And a little angel, I remember that, no. Right, so we can get those into, actually leave it for a minute, there's another pot that might be more suitable. This one is travel stamps. That's a club scrap, yes. I've used that such a lot. It's really good for doing backgrounds. I like that one. Keeping that. This one, where did this one come from? Don't know, but I do like it. It's the world, and I've used that such a lot. That's a club scrap. I've used that a lot, and I'm keeping it. That's a club scrap. I thought it was. The funny thing is, they're both similar. They're both world maps. And I love that one and used it really a lot. And then this one came with club scrap and I never liked it as much. Now, I bought this separately and I've got to keep it. It's the special memorial one that was for, say limited edition on it anywhere? No. For 9/11. It's them bringing up the flag, the American flag, you know, at Ground Zero. And you probably don't know, most people don't know, that I worked for Kent Fitzgerald, who lost a lot of people, a lot of my friends, so I have to keep that. That's a club scrap, isn't it? Yes. And that, I have used it so much and I'm keeping it. So I'm going to stick these travel ones back in here because it says travel on it. Dang it, why don't you fit? Put it there. And I'll put my unicorn, my castle and my penny black stamp on there. And free up that one. Lovely. Love, marriage and Chinese. Like they're similar. That says angel, don't want it. That says wedding invitation. I have used it, but don't want it. Dreams can come true. That they might. Don't want them that says love on it. That heart I've used really a lot. It's great for backgrounds. I love this. Love is patient, love is not jealous. I do love that. And that's the same thing again. Love is patient. And I do like them for backgrounds. I like that, I like that, I like that. I use these quote ones ever such a lot when I was doing wedding albums for people. One says love, one says marriage, and that's a club scrap. No, oh, do excuse me, that's not a club scrap. Yeah. And then I love these, but I've never used them. They'd be quite nice to do like on cards. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to keep that Dreams Can Come True as well because there's nothing wrong with it. And that as is. Now these are words and quotes. Good luck. Here's that love one, because I don't want those, so I can put the love one in with it as well and then sell that as a set. Gone. Right, now the rest of these, I love that one and I've used it really a lot. Stained with ink. Is this club scrap? I don't want it anyway. It says, I'm so lucky you are my friend. You'd never use it really. Nothing is worthwhile in this day. I love that. Keeping it. That's club scrap. I'm going to put it with the club scrap, but I don't know whether I bought it separately. Now, I used to love these. These are PSX. What are they called? Pixie Expressions. And I don't think I had the full set, but I had a lot of them. Just little words. So this one is the Pixie Affirmations. Does that sound right? Yeah. Pixie Affirmations. Cherish your family. Find peace within. Love it. And then this one was the love one. Love, soulmate, dream of me. Can't read that one because it's back to front. Open your heart. And I used to use them just like little background words. This one, PSX, went out of business. And so when they went out of business, I was like, I've got to buy the other ones that I didn't have. And so that's why these ones are still sealable. And keeping all of those. Oh my God, I had a heart attack. Someone at the door. Right, I'm back. And funnily enough, on the landing is some stamps here. And they've been sitting on there for ages on the side. That one says Christmas, that one says snow. They all belong together, them little ones. That one says season's greetings. There's some 4 little snowmen and whatever. And they've been sitting on there for ages because I don't know where they come from. I didn't want to keep them. So I'm putting them here now while I remember. We got to the stage where I said I'm keeping those. Very good. Ouch. Bash me arm. The last one, is it? Yikes. Last one is the wood mounted. Blonde Moments. Oh, state of that. Does that need cleaning? Oh, whoa. Not keeping loose. I've used that such a lot on Christmas cards. Right, let's a little bit of a not keeping. They're all Christmas ones. They're all Anita's, I think. Does anyone remember Anita's stamps? Christmas background words, keeping. What is this and where did it come from? There's cut ones that you cut out. Not keeping. Not keeping these. I don't think anyone's going to want them either. They're tiny, they're foam, squishy ones. And when I first started scrapbooking, I was looking for a snowflake. And I was on a scrapbooking forum. And someone said, I'll rack you some Christmas stamps. And they sent me, there was a snowflake as well. They sent me the 4 stamps. It was the first rack that I've ever got. And I was like, I couldn't believe people sent you things for free in the post. I've made cards with that before at Christmas. Don't want it. I don't mind that one. These ones, I made cards with these so a couple of times actually. They're quite nice because they're stylised. Let's have a look. I like the present because you can do everything with a present. Well, not everything, but you can make birthday as well. The star and the candle. No. Christmas tree and the hanging stars. I don't mind those. I don't mind them ones actually. Let's see if they go in one of these. Yeah, they'll go all right in here, won't they? And let me show you what's going. So they're all the club scrap ones that I'm going to put together, the club scrap kits. They're all going, and they're all going. So I would say that's probably a quarter of the stamps. Well, let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm keeping, it's a third. I'm only keeping 8 of the containers and 4 of them are empty. So I've got rid of a third of my stamps. So that's a bag.